The Lost Path and the Hidden Treasure. Ethan had grown tired of the constant grind of city life emails, deadlines, and the unending roar of traffic. When he read about a small island said to be where the ocean keeps its secrets, he booked a ferry without hesitation. From the moment he stepped onto the shore, the island felt alive. Coconut palms bent in the sea breeze, fishermen pushed their wooden canoes across the waves, and children laughed as they chased each other along the sand. For 3 days, Ethan lived in bliss. He swam in turquoise water, ate grilled fish by lantern light, and woke to sunrises that painted the horizon in fire. But on the 4th morning, his restless curiosity got the better of him. At the edge of the beach, he spotted a narrow trail disappearing into the dense green of the forest. He turned to an elderly fisherman nearby and asked, "Where does that path lead?" The old man's eyes narrowed. "The shore is safe," he said. His voice was low, almost a warning. "But the forest keeps its secrets. Many have gone in. Not all find their way out." Ethan grinned. "I won't go far. Just a short walk." The fisherman leaned closer, his voice gravelly. "If you go, remember this, the island gives what it chooses to give." Ethan laughed politely, though the words clung to him as he entered the forest. At first, the path was welcoming. Sunlight pierced the canopy in golden shafts, orchids bloomed among the roots, and birds darted like living jewels overhead. But soon the trail narrowed, twisted, and vanished altogether. Every direction looked the same. The forest grew heavier, as though the air itself was pressing down on him. A knot of unease tightened in Ethan's chest. He had no sense of direction. The ocean's steady roar was gone. Hours seemed to pass. Just as panic threatened to rise, his boot struck something solid beneath the leaves. He bent down, brushing away soil until his fingers uncovered a small wooden box. Its carving spiral of waves and radiant suns were faded but still intricate. With trembling hands, Ethan pried it open. Inside lay a golden ornament shaped like a blazing sun, its edges encrusted with tiny red and blue stones. Even in the shadows, it shimmered as though holding its own light. A voice broke the silence. "You found it." Ethan spun around. The fisherman from the beach stood only a few feet away, leaning on his stick. But Ethan hadn't heard footsteps. Had the man followed him? Or appeared? "What is this?" Ethan asked, holding up the ornament. The old man's eyes reflected the faint glow. "It was made by our ancestors as an offering to the sea god. Long ago, storms swallowed our village, and the ornament vanished. We believed the forest claimed it." He paused, gaze steady. "Yet here it is, in your hands. The island chose you." Ethan swallowed, unsure if he should feel honored or afraid. "But why me? I wasn't even searching." The fisherman smiled, thin and knowing. Sometimes, to be lost is the only way to be guided. The man led Ethan through the forest, and soon the trees gave way to the shore, washed in the gold and crimson of sunset. The ornament caught the dying light and blazed, as if the sun itself had descended into Ethan's palms. That evening, the villagers gathered in silence when the fisherman returned with the treasure. Some whispered prayers, others bowed their heads. To Ethan, it looked like a priceless artifact history unearthed. But to them, it was something more, memory restored, a promise returned. As the night deepened and drums pulsed under the stars, Ethan realized he had not just stumbled upon gold. He had become part of a story where history and myth walked side by side, and, for reasons he might never understand, the island had chosen him to carry it.